Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is MazezRealm once again, and welcome to another episode of my new hit series, Dissecting Subs. And for this week, I have got the one and only CharonPhantom, who happens to be one of my best friends in real life and on Xbox Live. We have been playing for about a decade, and he is one of the best Battlefield 3 players I know, and he also happens to play a lot of Call of Duty as well. And that's exactly why I wanted to showcase his gameplay here on the map Dig with the FAL OSW with a suppressor, an EOTech sight, and the select fire attachment. And I want you guys to notice how CharonPhantom plays this particular match, because as I mentioned before, he is primarily a really beast Battlefield 3 player, and I want you guys to be able to see how you can adapt from one game franchise to another when it comes to first-person shooters. So right here you can see the role that he's playing on this team deathmatch here is the role of the anchor, and you can see from the overhead map view right here that he's doing an excellent job of moving back and forth, picking off the enemies with his particular loadout that he has, and he's doing a great job of actually anchoring those spawns. Now also notice that he is using a very good set of score streaks for the role that he's playing. He's using the UAV, he's using the Hunter Killer Drone, and then for his final score streak, he has got the Death Machine. And for being an anchor in Team Deathmatch, you will find a lot of success with lower score streaks. And these are really, really good, because not only are there support score streaks, but they're also lethal score streaks as well. So he can mix up both his support role, and he can also help the team by getting kills with his score streaks as well. And you can also see that he's doing a really good job of navigating the map very slowly to try not to die. And a lot of people think that if you have a very low score per minute in Black Ops 2, you don't have a good skill level. And that's not always necessarily true, especially on Team Deathmatch. If you have a very high score per minute and a high kill death ratio, that means you're usually a very aggressive player that has really good gun skill. If you see someone that has a lower score per minute and still maintains a decent kill death ratio, then you'll know that this player usually plays the role of a support player. If you see a low score per minute and a really high score, really high kill death ratio, that means that that player primarily just plays for kills and probably camps a whole lot to get them. So there is a little bit of a thin line when it comes to score per minute and skill level, and it's very, very difficult to be able to tell someone's skill levels solely on score per minute when it comes to Team Deathmatch. So right here you can see that even though CharonPhantom is getting a low score per minute on this match so far, he's doing a great job of assisting his team by getting kills, and you can also see that he's doing a really good job of anchoring. Right now, he is actually on a 2 kill streak. He was on a 10 kill streak before and died, unfortunately, but you can see that he's doing an amazing job, I should say, of anchoring spawns for his teammates. And also notice that on this map, it's very, very difficult to use assault rifles if you're being very aggressive and you're using an assault rifle that has a low rate of fire like he's using. Notice that he's being very, very cautious, trying to stay alive as best as he can, and unfortunately does get taken down from behind because he was not too aware of his surroundings back there, and he was by himself on the enemy spawn there. So when you are playing the role of an anchor and you are a more passive player like CharonPhantom is, always keep in mind that you have to keep an eye on your minimap. Your minimap is your best friend when you're the anchor, because the minute that your team is no longer with you, that is the time that you have to rotate. And when you're playing game modes like Hardpoint or Team Deathmatch, where the spawns switch all the time, you want to make sure that you're doing a good job of anchoring the spawns for your team. Now also notice that he actually did switch his loadout to the M27 with a suppressor and extended mags because he was struggling at closer range with the FAL. That is a really good strategy to implement if you're struggling with a particular loadout. Always remember, don't sell yourself short. If you're struggling with a loadout at close quarters combat, don't keep equipping that loadout and expecting for things to change. You'll probably go on a death streak and you'll probably not be able to really come back from it. So if you're struggling, guys, make sure that you switch over to a loadout that you're comfortable with and is going to suit the combat situations that you'll be going into. So that is something that CharonPhantom did really, really well on this match, and that is why his team is winning right now 64-39 with about a little bit over 4 minutes left on the match here. He does pick up that kill with the 100 killer drone, and he also does pick up 1 kill before dying right there by that guy that was head glitching off of that back lot area there on the map. But notice that he does pick up a really nice 2-piece right there to make it a 70-43 score, and then he picks up another kill to make it 71-43. So he's doing a really good job of being aggressive now that he's switched over to a more aggressive assault rifle class loadout, and that's why he is currently 24-5. That's a really good kill death ratio. He just got his 6th death right there, but that is still a 4.0 kill death ratio. He is on top of his team right now, and he's doing a really good job of maintaining the spawns for his team. That is what it's all about. It doesn't matter whether you play Battlefield or Black Ops 2 or any other first-person shooter like Halo 4 or anything like that. If you are a good patient player, you can be good at any first-person shooter, and I hope that you guys did learn that from watching my buddy CharonPhantom play this match here on Dig. But that pretty much wraps up this week's episode of Dissecting Subs, and until next time, this has been MazezRealm. I am out.